Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to join you all today as we look to exchange insights on the opportunities that lie within a thriving African continent, an area that bears no shortage of promise in the realm of investment. We at Abu Dhabi Global Market, as well as the wider Emirate of Abu Dhabi and UAE, have placed the African continent at the helm of our investment and trade market priorities. For decades, the UAE has enjoyed great relations with Africa and is the continent's second largest investor, having also forged a sustainable double tax treaty network, including many African nations such as Algeria, Kenya, Senegal, and South Africa. ADGM and Abu Dhabi have continued to drive investments toward this fruitful market as it showcases robust talent, plentiful natural resources, and a burgeoning entrepreneurial scene. Several of the UAE's sovereign wealth funds and public sector institutions have recognized this promise, such as the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, which has held multiple Africa-centered conferences and knowledge-sharing programs to gain greater insights into the continent's growth trajectory. The area of impact investing, which is rightfully the central topic of today's event, has also been explored extensively across the UAE, hallmarked by several landmark initiatives such as the UAE's first social impact bond, inaugurated by the Authority of Social Contribution, MAN. The UAE is well aware of the immense positive outcomes of impact investing and has since placed great focus on championing this novel financing mode to ensure the nation's continued growth across key areas, including food security, renewable energy, and climate action. Working alongside leading international public and private stakeholders, the UAE has introduced several initiatives and projects, including crowdfunding platforms, educational courses, and capital raising schemes to inject an influx of funds toward achieving the nation's sustainability goals. The urgency to champion sustainable practices as well as finance the wider sustainability drive has never been more important. As we know, the financing gap to achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals by 2030 stands at $2.5 trillion annually. However, the challenging landscape of sustainable financing in emerging markets has given space for innovative financing to develop. An example of this is the South African Impact Bond Innovation Fund, which is the first social impact bond focusing on early childhood in the Global South. ADGM has placed great emphasis on advocating for sustainability practices and has initiated several high-level partnerships and frameworks to satisfy this commitment. These range from first-of-their-kind initiatives such as the UAE Guiding Principles to flagship events and agreements such as the Abu Dhabi Sustainable Finance Forum and the Abu Dhabi Sustainable Finance Declaration, which have all seen participation from leading international public and private sector institutions. We at ADGM are also striving to expand our participation in Africa's startup landscape, as it boasts the highest entrepreneurship rate in the world. The rapid pace of digital expansion and adoption across the continent has also yielded a number of opportunities for incumbents and venture capitalists alike, an area that ADGM is committed to catalyzing. Further testament to this is the resilience of Africa's fintech scene amid constrained economic conditions such as the COVID-19 pandemic, with new fintechs having raised almost $350 million during the first quarter of 2020. To enable this growth, we continually encourage venture capital firms, family offices, funds, banks, corporates, law firms, and advisors to explore ADGM as a place to mobilize investments towards Africa. As we look to contribute to and leverage Africa's wealth of opportunities, happenings such as the Impact Investments Forum stand as key enablers of this exchange, and we take great pride in having participated in this year's landmark event. I am confident that the insights shared today will be of great importance to the continent's continued growth as we all strive to capitalize on the promise of a sustainable tomorrow. Thank you.